This has been an exceptionally difficult time for our community. Since Hamas broke the ceasefire on October 7th and plunged us into an unimaginable period, both overseas and here at home, I, like you, have been consumed by this conflict. I am in touch every single day with the grassroots of our community, with the leadership of our community, with elected officials, with the leadership of the municipality, the province, the federal government, the police, to make sure that we can keep our communities safe, so that we can understand how the words we choose have an impact on how we as a community will get through this. And we did this just last week with Gustavo, Jeff, Adam, Marty, and others as we welcomed Deborah Lyons, Canada's former ambassador to Israel and our new special envoy for combating anti-Semitism here to Winnipeg in what was one of her first trips since replacing the Honorable Erwin Kotler in that role. And we met with the Premier, we met with the police, we met with university leadership, we met with the grassroots and students to hear them, to listen, to talk about the ways in which we can be supportive. I will continue to call out anti-Semitism for what it is when I see it, when I hear it, and when I feel it. And I want to make very clear that I will continue to call out our institutions, as I did last week in the case of the University of Winnipeg, when they allow for the complete abdication of the most basic principles of academic integrity to exist on the campuses of our universities here in Winnipeg. I will continue to call it out, and I encourage you to make your voices heard. As I wrote recently, we have to ensure that we call out the difference between a legitimate criticism of the policy of the government of Israel and the existence of the State of Israel, and what the State of Israel represents to the Jewish people, an unbreakable bond that we all feel and that we all share. Last week, in fact, it was just a few days ago, I had the opportunity to rise in the House of Commons and honor Vivian Silver in that chamber. And it was a moment to reflect on the life of a Winnipegger, a citizen of Israel, and somebody who dedicated their life to building bridges of peace between our communities and communities around the world. And I wanted to take a moment to honor Vivian in this audience and to honor her family. And her family, including dear friends of mine here in Winnipeg, who had to live through the pain and the madness of the past month and a half with the uncertainty of what had happened to their beloved aunt, mother, sister. And it's important at times like this that we remember that that bond that we share is unbreakable. As I have said before, and I will say again, I am here for you. We will get through this. Day by day, we will fight the scourge of anti-Semitism. We will dig as deeply as we need to into our hearts and our souls to ensure that we are there for our people and that the strength of the Jewish community continues for centuries and centuries to come. Thank you.